What's up, guys? This is Elijah from Eli Gaming, and I guess the stream crashed again. Oh, great. I hate it when my stream crashes. My brother-in-law is going to come check it out next week to try to see my settings and see why it keeps crashing. I get Carbon Spit and level 210 Chaos Armor. Okay, Chaos Armor. Let's do this. County strides Mrs. Ragwell your way. Reggie meeting near the West Highlands away from Pine Lines. She's gone great lengths to conceal her husband's deed, so it comes as no surprise for her to sell this in secret. I know what's waiting up for us out here, but all should happen to be prayed. Keep real safe, right then. I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. When we wouldn't have made this far without you, Eli, I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. Yes, you Sedur girl, Sedur, I don't even know how to say that. Sidargu and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, what it means to fight yourself. We're going to fish together, 3 of us. Not else to say really. Swim poles, then let's not keep the counters waiting. This is a lot faster. I'm almost level 61. I'm like halfway there. I'm not gonna get to level 61. I'm trying to level up Black Mage and Samurai to level 60 by the end of Heaven's Ward. And about the end of post Heaven's Ward, I should say. I don't think I'm gonna level up Paladin any further because I don't really like Paladin, to be honest with you. Level up Reaper, Sage, but I can't even unlock Reaper and Sage. I can unlock Reaper once I hit 70, but I can't unlock Paladin until not Paladin, Sage until I get the Shadowbringers, I don't think. I'm not sure if you have to be an unlocker, I just asked. Seems really well, it's not as though I have present, but some enjoy moments just fight with me, Eli. Yes. became a wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him. It sickens me. Okay, racist. Real is not her father. He has no right to punish her for what he did. Who do you stand judging me? I have every right. For that monster is swollen by the fury, shall send it back to seventh hell. You're so bloody fond of it, you could follow there. I'd like to see you try to take us down. It's just us now. No one else. Remember, phrase conjure protects us, don't protect you. Right there. Got a healer. I didn't know what to go. Hold alone, sees the brilliant strength to strike down his pockets. Okay, you take these two of this out, I'll take him down. You're her mother, you stupid racist. Let's have this husband lay down with the dragon. Or is a dragon. You didn't know about it. Doesn't mean you have to kill his daughter. That's right. Good riddance. Roar! Damn you! Get out of my way! I'm running her through. Why? Why do you care so much what happens to her? You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything you are that you've done, you are still her mother. Go, we shall not meet again. Oh, but we will night. I promise you that. If I will follow you to that rule, if I must, so long as she lives, I must. Don't you see, fool? The Fury wills it. The Fury wills it. No, it doesn't. If that was the case, she would have been dead right now. Real. How great your love for far greater than you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. I pray you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But now I should know that shall never come to pass. I'll pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls. That's all you can do. Oh, Helen, receive us as your women, your humble servant, raise it up to your boast and grant it glory everlasting. They just decapitated her. That's crazy. Well, that's what she gets for being racist. It didn't even show her dead, her head flying off. Should have. So what now? We go back to Ishgard. Together. As you wish. After this quest, I'm gonna go put water in my jug. It all seems so. I forgot what that said. Something in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find it, so there was all that angle, all that rage born from desire to protect the which we hold most dear. So you are all still committed to your path then. And you, if you will have me. You'll need to talk to me, Willis. I can't sit in silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the way to sit. We can bear it together for ourselves and for others. Right then. Two will manage on our own, Eli. There may be others who know Riel's heard should they come, we will be ready to grant. We can simply leave Ishgard without leave the people at the mercy of the powers that could that be. I cannot do that now. Neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause, Eli. So be us for whom will we stand. For yours, and so you shall. So walk the path is to suffer sacrifice, just to man so less, but we must never so aside why we chose to walk it. Guys. God, tell me those noodles were on to something worth it. You learn carve and spit. Dark days, night too. Give me that. Get rid of all this green crap. Literally just 6 degrees armor. $55, 5 levels away from the next switching samurai. Oh yeah, I gotta go fill in my water jug. Sit right here while I go fill in my water jug. Never have seen such a stern workers who would take us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And I've Laban's proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain. Found out there was never really all that much doubt to begin with, but you were after all a reference to a fellow Moogle. See, before any meal for our Elsberger, Ralphsgar could take place, certain preparations need to be made, and one better help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tire than no one ever wants to do, Kupo. Like, hear the horn, bring out the horn quickly now. You blow on the tournament, wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with Great Worm Kupo. We haven't been perhaps treated with care as those late. I think Mogan may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning, polishing, and spraying. No lasting harm done, though. Yeah, you need to simply head to Zenith, the worm building to the west, to give the horn a good toot. You're in your depth, she thinks you're noble good, we shall finally chance to be their praise to horror Ralphsgar. Very possible, yes, but when I get my hopes up too high, the old worm isn't terribly fond of return is pretty sure, but I'm certain that horror Ralphsgar will welcome our overtures. I am not too sure. I think we're gonna go to the War of Dragons. Should we ever ride this letter come, we have scored enough time already. Yeah, I agree with him for once. We've wasted enough time. Chieftain Moglen, we thank you for your gracious hospitality, but we must soon take our leave. I pray that we may take to nurture the shoots of this new sprung friendship between earth and sky. Of course, Kupo, visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moog home your home amongst the clouds. To the best of my knowledge, we have all we need for a trip to Zenith, and I believe the OC's Retenue will soon make a journey back to the day. It would be remiss of us like we not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Yes. Alpha Nine Elias, do humbly thank you for what's been the most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering experience, the existence of these moves might never have been revealed to us. Tis we who should be thankful to Elder Seeds here. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they never would have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And twas your presence, Kublai the ultimate, want us to trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary and we are exceedingly glad you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmen back home. And it is our home that we must now return. May you ever walk the light of crystal, my friends. Safe journey, LOC's here. We too must be on the way. Ralphsgar awaits. Assuming I've already got the nearest Aetherite to the place, I'm just gonna teleport to Limbs of Lamenta and do that squad quest real quick. Word of Light, pray closely to your companion, Sir Estini. Beneath that so-called facade of storm vanquished sees unseen. I'm aware. He's secretly a racist. I'm gonna go to Olympic Women's real quick. I'm gonna make this my point though. Oh, there's a aetheryte. There's a. Let me do this real quick. Roadkill, Hydromoogles. Okay, so I got Roadkill, Hydromoogles, and into the area. This one's Roadkill. Those ones don't count, unfortunately. That. to lose the limit. Might as well repair my equipment because it's probably low on durability. How's my equipment look after this beyond repair? I don't care about no damn